Good morning, everybody. It is a freezing cold morning. I look a little crazy, but I'm trying to be bundled up here. And I'd been planning to do this bike ride all week. I want to get in one last bike ride before the ice and the snow settles in here. So it's about 34 degrees. It's really cold. And we're gonna do a bike ride here. We're at the Chester Creek Trail in Aston. So you can see the old equipment from where the railway used to be that's left in place. It's kind of cool to see those structures. Okay, so a few logistics here. If you come to hike the Chester Creek Trail, you're gonna find that the main parking lot is almost always full. There's additional overflow parking on Mount Alverno or Alverno Road. I'm not sure how you say it, but that's where I park. So we are smack dab in the middle of the trail. We're gonna go right first, then come back, then go left. It allows me to do a little extra biking, which is a good thing. And then this is some information about the Chester Creek Branch Railroad. So the Lenni Lenape tribe was here. Then the land was granted to William Penn by King Charles II. And Quakers, Germans, and Scots developed a network of farms and mills. The railroad was built in the 1860s, providing rail service to central Delaware County, and it ran parallel to Chester Creek. And then flash flood in 1971 and Hurricane Agnes in 1972. The line was permanently closed and deeded to SEPTA. And then Mike Fusco came up with the vision for the Rails to Trail. And the great news is they're still expanding it today. So we are going over a bridge here. We're getting close to a busy road, but we don't have to really do much with it. This trail is in a suburban area, but there's a lot of natural beauty and woods to be found along it. And running parallel to the creek is so wonderful. Let me show you some of the scenery. So on this side, you just have all these woods back here. A lot of times you'll see deer. And then down here, we've got the creek. Got some nice rapids there, you can see those. There are definitely a lot of nice safety measures for pedestrians and bikers. They have flashing crossings, they have a lot of walkways and things when you do have to cross the roads. And overall, drivers are very courteous. The things that I had mentioned is that this goes through a lot of beautiful natural wooded areas with a creek. But it does also go through some industrial parts. So you're gonna see there's some industry and some different things making some noise along the way. And then right now we're running parallel to SEPTA's rail line, which still runs. So this is the end on this segment. So let's turn around and go back the way we came. So we've got lots of these cool trees just barely hanging on, kind of embedded in the rock here. so as you can see behind me, this is where the trail ends. We made it the whole way. So now I'm going to go from the trail ending back to the middle where my car is. I think this is just a good reminder that, you know, sometimes the weather makes you feel like you shouldn't get outside. Like today I was trying to find all kinds of excuses. Like my husband was like, oh, it's gonna be high wind, we might get some snow later. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe I won't go. I know I planned for Thursday, but maybe I'll skip. And I'm really glad I pushed myself to get out here because super peaceful. Also very inspiring. A lot of older people out walking the trail today. Kind of made me feel like a wimp because I was almost not going to do this today. And this may be my last bike ride for the winter. There's definitely some ice in some spots. It's going to get more challenging as we get more into winter. We're at the early December right now. It's about the 12th. So it's only going to get colder from here. So I may have to put the bike in the garage for a little while. So I'm just happy I got out there for one last ride in the winter time. If you saw my fall bike ride at John Hines, you'll see how drastically different things look now. The trees are bare. We're in that stark winter season, but it's still good to get out here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.